So it's been 1 year, almost 1 year exactly, since we started the Chosen Sleuth channel. If you remember correctly, I started YouTube back in 2020 with my wife Vanessa. It was her idea, and she wanted us to do a YouTube channel basically about our lives and what was going on. We didn't know exactly like how to do this or what we wanted to do. And so if you go back in our channel, of course, in the Snipe Life, you can see where we originally started. The channel, like I said, was called the Snipe Life. And, we started random things. We tried cooking, we tried building computers, we tried doing devotionals, we tried doing more vloggy lifestyle type stuff. There's a bunch of stuff that we did on that channel, just experimenting and seeing what was actually going on, what was happening, what we wanted to do. And at the end of the day, we came to the conclusion, that the Chosen was going to be what we talked about. Christian media was going to be what we talked about. And that's because that's the thing that worked. And so for us, during our whole journey for the first year of us being on YouTube, we really struggled with what is it that we want to talk about? What are we passionate about? And what is it that people want to see? And what is the combination of those two things? And it turns out that Christian media really fit a lot of what we wanted to talk about. It allowed us to go deep into scripture, as well as talking about cinematography, storytelling, and the importance of having great creative things within Christianity. And so the Chosen was the perfect mix for all of that. Within a few months, we had met Dallas Jenkins, we had done thousands of views on our videos, and we really started taking off immediately when we started talking about the Chosen season 2. That's when we really started. So then, years go by, we continue to build our channel, but we didn't really know what we were doing overall. We still were figuring out YouTube and what we wanted to do and how to make the system work. And in a lot of ways, we're still figuring out how to make the system work. We're not the biggest channel in the universe. We're still making things happen and learning along the way every single step. But I did want to go today and just say thank you so much for all that you've done throughout this last year on the Chosen Sleuth specifically. On the Snipe Life, we decided that we were too split in what we were making. Even after years of doing YouTube, we kind of had some trouble as we were wanting to make stuff like more biblically based or more stuff about Israel travel and different things like that. But we were also wanting to make our videos about the Chosen, and we were feeling a little bit stuck between those two because we would make a video about the Chosen and it would do really well, but then we would make a video about something we're really passionate about, like going to Israel or different things like that, and it wouldn't do as well. It felt like there was just nobody wanted to see both content on the same channel, which is essentially what has happened. And so the Snipe Life, we said, okay, let's start a brand new channel about the Chosen, because I think that if we do that, we can really make it work better than it's ever worked before, because a lot of people on YouTube are confused about what we're actually giving them. But if we start the Chosen Sleuth, well, then there's no confusion. People know exactly what we're talking about and what we're going to be breaking down. And that's exactly what happened. A year ago, I started this channel, and while it started off a little bit slow, this has been the biggest year that we've ever had on YouTube in every available metric. And so I wanted to show you some of those numbers just to give you an idea of what you guys have done this year for us. And it's been really, really amazing. First off, let's start with our first year of the Snipe Life. This is the Snipe Life's kind of statistics for the first year of us being on YouTube. Okay, so this is from 2020 to 2021. So we've got 213,000 views. We've got 22,000 hours of watch time, and then we got 3,000 subscribers, 3.5 thousand subscribers. So this was in our first year of YouTube, and really it was only in the last couple of months. You can see right there, right? Basically April and May here are really the only times where we got any traction at all on YouTube. The only little spike before then, if you can see right here, this little spike right here is when we first uploaded our very first video about Israel. And that was the very first spike, our very first video, even over 1,000 views. And so you can see it took us 10 months essentially to get to a place where we could actually get views and get growing on the channel. And so that was amazing. It felt so good to get going. However, I want to show you what the first year of the Chosen Sleuth looks like when we actually have momentum and we know what we're doing. So this is the first year of the Chosen Sleuth. 4.9 million views, okay? 737,000 hours of watch time. You can calculate what that is in days if you'd like, or months if you'd like. then 31.9 thousand subscribers. So nearly 32,000 subscribers. We're right there. And so this has been an insane year. Definitely 10x plus what we did in our first year as the Snipe Life. And so you can see the difference here in the numbers. It's just insane. And so you can see we started a little bit slow at the very beginning. And then right here is when Chosen Con 2023 was. So we had a couple big spikes of people being interested in the channel. Then we had a few months of downtime again until the Chosen Season 4 started to release more trailers and then episodes in theaters. And then you'll see right here in June, all this time in the middle, we're talking about the Angel Studios stuff. We're talking about, some of the issues that the Chosen is having about how they can't release the show, etc. Then in June, when they first released the episodes of season 4, we get our biggest spike that we've ever received. And we see this huge kind of mountain over season 4. And then now we're doing really well even to today, even while it's coming down a little bit because obviously we don't have as much new content to go through for season 4. We're still doing very well today, even where we are currently with the channel, which is amazing to see. So 5 million views basically in the first year, 32,000 subscribers is insane. Thank you so much. But one more comparison that I wanted to make is how does this compare to our lifetime, the last 4 years on the Snipe Life? Now the Snipe Life is ahead by a little bit, but not much. This is 1 year on the Chosen Sleuth, and this is 4 years on the Snipe Life. So for the Snipe Life, we're sitting at 7.5 million views in total, 728,000 hours of watch time, and then 43,000 subscribers. Now you can see here over 1 year, we've gotten more watch time on this channel, the Chosen Sleuth, than we've gotten in 4 years of watch time for the Snipe Life. That to me is crazy. I know you guys might not be like super into YouTube analytics, but for me, that is crazy. So thank you. All of this to say, thank you for spending time on our channel, for watching our videos, for being part of the content. You guys are incredible. Seriously, You've changed our lives, to be honest with you. Like I said before, I was in ministry before and I loved my job. I loved what God had me doing. I was a worship pastor for 10 years. And then 2 years ago, you guys really changed our lives. And then last year with this new channel, you did even more. So it's incredible to see how God is moving, how he's growing these channels, how you guys are doing amazing things. And we're kind of finding our footing, right? On both the Chosen Sleuth and the Snipe Life now. They're operating in different realms and doing different things, which is amazing. And so thank you guys so much. I'm hoping that by next year, we can hit 100,000 subscribers. That's my goal. My goal is to grow to be, by far the biggest sort of like, we already are the biggest like, single channel focused on Christian media, like for the Chosen specifically, for sure. But I want to grow even bigger. I want to be able to talk about not only the Chosen, but going into 2025, I think this is going to be the year that changes our channel forever. Not just in terms of growth, not just in terms of what we're doing, but there's a lot of stuff that is to come. And so for 2025, I'm looking at least 3 new shows that we're going to be really invested in, not just the Chosen, but that way I can become more of the Chosen Sleuth, right? That's my kind of moniker for this channel. I mean, a lot of people, even in the comments, they don't call me Brandon, they call me Sleuth because that's my moniker for this channel. So I am the Chosen Sleuth. And I am the one that's going through these Christian media projects, and I'm trying to uncover all of these scriptural moments, all of these behind the scenes things, trying to find out things that are going on in the production because it's just fun to do. And I have a ton of fun doing it. There's nothing else that I would rather be doing. Absolutely. So it's been an amazing time. Thank you for 1 year on this channel. And here's to many, many more in 2025. A lot of things I think are going to, it's going to change the landscape of this channel and really make it into something that is going to be amazing. So thank you guys for that. I hope you're along for the ride. And yeah, we'll keep on seeing you on the next one. Anyway, peace.